Having grown up listening to many styles of music, as I got older and became a professional trumpet player, I immediately became interested in composition. And so I started trying to borrow these elements from different styles of music, mixing them together to see what happened, and that's how I started writing. If you look at the symphonic world, the music of Gustav Mahler incorporates folk melodies. In early jazz, Scott Joplin mixed syncopated dance rhythms with Sousa march rhythms, which created an interesting and important element to ragtime music. So that sort of kitchen chemist aspect of mixing different styles of music together has always been interesting to me. The pieces that we played are based on hula dance rhythms and spiritual chants. KIlauea's Fountains is a piece that's meant to represent the flowing fountains of lava from the Hawaiian volcano Kilauea. And Dance Honu is a children's song, and it's an homage to the Hawaiian green sea turtle, the Honu. Most of my career I played in small ensembles, from brass quintets, chamber music groups, jazz ensembles. But for the past 10 years, I've been a member of the Minnesota Orchestra. Playing in a symphony is very different than playing in a jazz ensemble in terms of the kind of refinement that it requires and the nature of playing with 80 or 100 other people on stage. But I tend to approach all music the same way. The way I look at it, there are 12 different notes in Western music, and so we should learn to play them in as many different ways as possible. So I try to keep it simple, and that makes it a lot easier and more fun to play too. The thing that I enjoy the most in music is the variety of music. So I love switching from one style to the next. The thing I like about writing music is that you can incorporate all of my favorite things into one piece of music, and that it's just sort of like a ristretto shot of espresso as opposed to just your regular filter coffee. It's very pure, and so it's all action-packed there in one piece. So that, I think, is the thing that gives me the biggest thrill. I love to improvise. I started playing music when I was 5. My family had a piano, and I would just play by ear, and I would gather the family together to play the latest creation, whatever it might be. And as I continued into music and actually learning how to read music, I always wanted to improvise, and not just in a jazz style, but I wanted to improvise like rock guitarists, or if I heard native music or bluegrass, all styles. I just like the idea of being spontaneous and learning different ways to improvise. Playing with Craig Hara and Tommy Barbarella and Jeff Bailey is extremely satisfying. They have an incredibly vast array of experience, from playing with rock bands like Prince to every kind of ensemble you can imagine. And the interesting thing about all three of them is that they all started on trumpet. They were all trumpet players, so they understand what I do, and actually Craig is a professional trumpet player as well as a drummer. So I feel like there's a bit of mutual understanding there that's a lot of fun.
Minnesota Original is made possible by the Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.